Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing in this platform, kindly like, subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. And I want to appreciate you too for creating this wonderful platform that we are using to disseminate information. At the same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote misleading information, hate speech, or violence. We are here to educate and inform the members of the public about what is happening, and also YouTube to tell you that a call for self-determination is not a call for war. Great people, I greet you all. Let's watch today's video, and after that, let's come to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion constructively. Thank you.
This case now is there. As we told you, Chima Irechukwu, thank you, Chima. Thank you. We told you earlier that PM is a criminal investigator here in Europe. Criminal investigator. Criminal investigator, if you used to watch a criminal investigative film, then you will understand the level of Biafran Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The people who used to investigate dead bone, maybe a person that was killed maybe 50 years ago, only to lay their hands on the bone of the person, they will start investigation until they will prove the person who took the life of the person or what killed the person. Kaibibia, thank you. Or exactly what killed the person. This is the job of PM. You understand? So when we are following someone, showing our faces, bearing witnesses, standing for what we know that is right, we know what we are doing. He is not only a military in Finland, someone that entered, that studied in one of the best military schools, and he is not only a human rights activist. He is not only a lawyer. One of his job is criminal investigator. Criminal investigator. And before you can have the certificate of being a criminal investigator in Western world, Europe and America, they must know the level of your intelligence. Are you following? And now, Yoruba people, the people who feel concerned on the activities of Tinubu, because Tinubu is not a Nigerian. Pepper carried it, and the PM has to do anything he has to do with evidence. Here, we have to be bringing evidence. And what we are doing, it is not only that we are broadcasting. It is not only that you are listening, but you are listening and learning how Europe guided themselves, the reason the universe come together, and they gave PM the ambassador for peace award. They gave him award. They awarded him the ambassador for peace, the universal ambassador for peace. All these things we are explaining here, some people know it already, some doesn't know it. And that's why when we are pushing our messages, PM will say, Nnamdi will say, share the message, let it go viral. Just like we are telling you here now, share the message, let it go viral. Because words are air. Words is air. God created this world with the power of tongue, air. So what we are doing, we will bring Biafra from diaspora, and through internet, we will deliver the message down to our people. Are you getting the key now? So as we are spreading this message on the air, it is entering people's ear. That is why the prominent people now, the people they call cabals, they're considered as prominent people. Now, here is the evidence. Eba, this is the Niger blog, Nigerian newspaper, Nigerian newspaper now, owned by Yoruba people. Now, they said, Simon Banjoko, Obato Obie 1, says, made an allegation. You know, when Nnamdi Kanu was here, he made an allegation that Buhari is dead. The person who is ruling Nigeria is from Sudan. Now, Nigerian people doesn't want to carry the news. They don't want to promote it. They don't want to ask any question because they are benefiting from the corruption. And you know that Tinubu is the person who, with his drug dealing and everything, he pulled out money when he was the governor of Lagos State. He pulled out money and used it to sponsor Buhari. That's why when Buhari was going down, then he said it is his own turn. Nigerian presidency is game of turn by turn. It is his own turn. Now, the people of Yoruba land that valued what our PM is doing, that gave value to what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing, has picking up this allegation, saying Simon Eba alleged Tinubu is not a Nigerian. Yoruba man claims to know his true identity. As we are going on, we have to be making it to be looking beautiful. Hey, Uche Okafor, thank you. You know, I too much like it when people is writing comments, more especially inspirational comments, more especially inspirational comments. People who is contributing to what we are doing, bringing up your own idea. Your idea, which you write here, produce more to us. You understand? We are not here because we know more than you. We are here because Chukwokika Abiyama asked us to show our face. Maybe you don't want to show your face, but you know the history more than me. Are you getting it? That's why when we are here, we like you to communicate through comments. Like, we learn a lot. I am trying to emphasize something here. When we go to Twitter space, we go there to learn from some of our people that doesn't want to show their face. Are you getting it? From there, we capture most of the messages we need. Then we come here and use our face and deliver the message. Because if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu does not show his face, nobody will take him serious. Nobody knows who is Chinasa Nworu, for example. Nobody have seen Chike Dozieha, for example. If PM didn't show his face, that means there are miscreant people making noise inside social media. So it doesn't mean that what we are doing here, that we know it more than you or we go to school more than you. Are you getting it? But your comments, Amy Sammy, when he come here now and the other people, they will begin just like all you people that is writing comment here. We have numbers here. So try to understand that your comments give us back. If you calculate it very well, you will never know the answer. The one that washes more. No one do more. So your comment is needed. Here we return again a little. We return a little. We go here. Just wait to. We are making it to be nice until we bring out things we need. Again. Happy women. Please also let the world know that even the VP is not the vice president. Yes, you see it? Even the vice president of Nigeria, Shetima is not a Nigerian. Tinubu came from Guinea Conakry, and Shetima came from Niger. Are you seeing it now? You see how we are working together. Happy Ume, thank you so much. Hey, David Oyemachi, my brother, good evening. Good morning. It has been long. Yes. Thank you. I wish Nigerian government can give the chance to explain to them why to explain to them why them are even some of parents who has made U-turn about Biafran liberation today cannot stop us. Yes, nobody can stop us for that. Chembezie, Destiny, thank you. Nice one. Thanks. Thank you. Fidelis. Yeah, thank you, Fidelis. Fidelis. Thank you for joining. Eze, Soma, thank you. You know now, this, let me read it because we know what we are doing, and when we are doing, atụpụ nkịta akpa egosi ya n'iru. This is Tinubu. When he made him, when Tinubu, let me read it from PM, please. PM wrote it here. And what we are doing here is to make sure we bring the news according to a better stance. Please don't be in a hurry. We are here. We are here to serve Biafrans. And that is what we are doing. We've taken oath to do so. And that is what we have to do. Now, PM says, are you watching? PM says, April 16, 2023, I posted the copy of the criminal office Abatie passport in 1993. The drug lord was 52 years. He escaped to Nigeria from Guinea, fixed himself with the Nigerian military rule, who were part of the drug cartel bank then, after he has made name in Nigeria. And here is the news. In case if you say, let us make it a little again. I must read your comment. Blessing Kelechi, thank you. Blessing Kelechi, I greet you. Yes. Man, you see, Biafrans are wonderful. The reason why the youth can't give up Biafra agitation is because even our parents has already pulled our mind during the childhood concerning our people are being killed. Yes, when we were small, our parents lectured us. They told us the story. MPM, thank you, Senator. Peter Obi Vice is from Mauritania. The antworm make Nigeria no man's land. Mad people everywhere. Peter Obi, is Peter Obi even an Igbo person? Do you know? During those days, you know that the Fulanis entered that area where Peter Obi come. When they say Fulani have entered the Oka. Peter Obi, didn't you see that Peter Obi now has become Fulani? You see it? The vice president of Peter Obi is not a Nigerian. Tinubu is not a Nigerian. Vice president of Tinubu is not a Nigerian. Now, we continue. Now, what we wanted to tell you on the Fidelis. You see, if you go to Bible, if you go to Bible, you will pick up something in the book of Matthew. The reason Jesus Christ was killed, are you understanding? The reason Jesus Christ was killed is because they ask which document covers Jesus Christ healing the sick and raising the dead. Are you people following what we are doing? Sometimes we will come with insight, with a deep parable. They ask which document covers what he is doing. Are you understanding now? Jesus Christ was raising the dead and healing the sick. They ask, on what authority is he working? Do you know why we say this thing? Why we are bringing this kind of analysis here? If you bring any insect out of dog's body, you have to show it to the dog so that the dog will not say that you pinch him or her. You know? Sorry. They want to make Nigeria no man's land. Yes, Banana Island, you know. That is how they used to say. That's how they used to call it. Banana Island. So we are marching forward, my people. Now, do you know why PM is gathering all this information? And the one we are showing you here, we are showing you evidences, because all of us knows what law is all about, and we also knows what illegal acquisition is all about. That's why no matter what they did to our PM, they couldn't bring him down. Hello, Chuku Patrick. Thank you. Peter Obi is digging. Hello, I don't want to miss people's comment. Peter Obi is digging he's dining with the devil, while his people are being buyed every day. So let us continue. Now we continue with every speed. So, but bear with me. We are bringing things out. We have shown this one before. Now let us come again.
International has alleged that the Nigerian police and military routinely torture women, men and children, some as young as 12 years old, using a wide range of methods, including beating, shooting and rape. At the launch of a 10-year report of torture in Nigeria, the Director for Research and Advocacy of the rights group says although Nigeria prohibits torture and other ill treatments in its constitution, the act is perpetrated illegally.
I was hung for about 1 hour. It got to a point when I felt life was going out of me, and I had to accept to be alive. So I accepted what they asked me to accept, and I wrote it down, and presently is in court.
Mbazigwe Onyekachi's story is one of 500 allegations of torture against security operatives in Nigeria, documented by the Amnesty International in the report titled Welcome to Hellfire, Torture and Other Ill Treatment in Nigeria. Another victim, Mr. Justin Wanko, narrated how he was beaten, suspended in mid-air and stripped naked into signing a confessional statement bordering on a murder case. It is stories like this and many others that has made Amnesty International conclude that not only is torture an integral part of the Nigerian justice system, but also there is a systemic failure to ban and criminalize torture in the country.
There is an inherent systemic failure to stamp out torture in Nigeria, which has become a routine practice by police in their investigation of criminal activities and by the military and security services. We've documented over 12 types of commonplace torture methods in this report, including beatings with whips, gun butts, machetes, batons, and sticks.
The government, however, says its system does not allow for torture.
The government of Nigeria has zero tolerance for misbehavior in its systems. National Human Rights Commission has promised to use the reports from Amnesty International to investigate these cases, thereafter advise government appropriately.
The report says that since the war on insurgency commenced, about 5,000 Nigerians have been detained without trial, and some of these detention facilities are not even known to the authorities. Amnesty International wants Nigeria to criminalize torture and also carry out an investigation into the many allegations of torture in the country. Amaka Bukafu, Channels Television News.
I hope you heard it. We say that the PM took Nigerian government to ICC, and this is Amnesty International. This is Amnesty International. Those writing comment, those listening, those sharing, God bless you. This is Amnesty International. The crime against Biafrans. Then let us work together for analysis. Let us work together for a better analysis now. Oh yeah. Sorry. I miss it. Yeah, with me. You know, we must bring out what we are bringing. We must bring out what we are called to bring out. Hey, Chineke God. Yeah, with me. We will get it. No matter how the they are trying to hide the message.
8 persons wanted, including a traditional ruler, not allowing the community to bury their dead. That's on one side. On the other side is the legal question that has been raised. Namely, that the military in investigating and handling the matter is overreaching itself, because both the Constitution and the Armed Forces Act, do not give the military the powers to arrest civilians, that is, to investigate, to prosecute, and that is the function of the police. And even as grievous, as tragic as this situation is, that what the defense headquarters should have done is not to declare people wanted, but to hand over the matter to the police to see to its logical conclusion, since civilians do not fall under martial law. The defense headquarters should have done is not to declare people wanted, but the defense headquarters should have done is not to declare people wanted, but
when God is fighting for you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says, Ọkwa aga aka, ogosi gị ebe ị ga-ada. PM took a legal move. He took a legal move. Then Nigerian government thought that this is Galala, movement. They rushed and they declared people wanted, and they hear it here. Now, because these are nomadic people that came from Sahel.
Headquarters should have done is not to declare people wanted, but to hand over the matter to the police. That what the defense headquarters should have done is not to declare people wanted, but to...
They are declaring innocent people wanted, which they gathered all the criminals in Boko Haram. They took the name of our PM, Ambassador for Peace, and they attached his name as a wanted person in the zoo. Now, Abatie, these people now are the people who refuse to deliver the message to mankind. They are the people who are supposed to call international communities. International communities will then listen. Now, these fools here that is serving Fulanis to colonize their fathers and their mothers, they went on without information and declare the prime minister of a nation wanted. Are you getting it now? They went ahead and declared prime minister of a nation wanted. And do you see what they are telling him, what they are telling them here now?
The defense headquarters should have done is not to declare people wanted, but to hand over the matter to the police to see to its logical conclusion, since civilians do not fall under martial law. What do you have to say in response to these two major criticisms out there in the public?
Thank you, Dr. Abati. It's always a great pleasure.
Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I didn't get your last comments. But just first and foremost, let me just appreciate Nigerians and Nigeria for standing by the military. People have commiserated with us for the death of our colleagues. And I'm really, really very happy with the rest.
All these summons here now is not interested to us. You understand? All these sums they are reading here now is not, that is not our interest. Our interest here now is akwa afa aka ha egosi ebe ha ga-ada. Now, Senator, where on earth does the soldier operate in cities? Only in zoological Nigeria. Only. And Anthony Umeji, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Help us to share. We only have just a little, just like 25 minutes left to unveil all these things we come up with. Now, I want to bring out some of the things that brought us here. If that one is not coming, if he's taking time, let us appreciate our brother.
Christians are familiar with the story of Jesus in the Bible and in the Quran. Jesus was tortured on his way to Calvary while carrying the heavy cross he was meant to be crucified on. Christians say the cross signifies the sins of the whole world. Now, despite all the multitude of Israelites that believed him to be the Messiah, his followers, disciples, and apostles, no one had the balls enough to step forward and help him, not even from a distance. In fact, his closest allies were nowhere close. Just after Judas, who was one of his top 12, betrayed and sold him, and Peter, who was one of his best men, denied him in public. Suddenly, a nobody from nowhere without a traceable background stepped forward with his full chest without being appointed.
Tetanica, Wokike, I greet you, I greet you, I greet you, I greet you. You know, we are sending the messages. Whoever that tell you that what we are doing is not bearing fruit, tell that person he is lying. Tell that person that he is lying. Complete lie. Complete fallacy. I am telling you, you know, they said, the Bible says, if you human being, and what he meant in that place, you human being refuse to worship Lord God Almighty, he will raise up a stone to do that. And that stone which he said he will raise up is we that didn't study journalism, but doing the work and the job of journalism.
I'll practically tell you that this man is not from Yoruba, because what the fuck is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? I don't understand. What the fuck is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? This name has no meaning in Yoruba. This name has no meaning in Yoruba. Sir, where are you from? So for those of you that is telling me that this man is your brother, this man is from your, this man is not from my tribe, because this name has no meaning. This name has no meaning in Yoruba. Okay? So even Bola that you are bearing, Bola is not a man's name. Bola is a woman's name. Bola, that's a woman's name. That Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't understand. Your name is so complicated. Your name is so complicated. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola is a woman's name. Ahmed is a man's name. What that Tinubu? What is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? I don't understand. I am from Yoruba. My mom is from Yoruba. My dad is from Yoruba. My lineage, my family, my generations, we are from Yoruba. But you see this man right here with this name Tinubu, I can practically tell you that this man is not from Yoruba, because what the fuck is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? I don't understand. What the fuck is the meaning of Tinubu in Yoruba? This name has no meaning in Yoruba. This name has no meaning in Yoruba. Sir, where are you from? So for those of you that is telling me that this man is your brother, this man is from your, this man is not from my tribe, because this name.
Biafrans, thank you that you are here. You know, this message, we will deliver it any which way, from all angle. We must deliver it. We must deliver it. Ike John, Wanuku, thank you. Ofoka iji n'aka, because Ofoka iji aga. You know, onye na-eje ọgụ ya jidekwa ọfọ, jide ọfọ, ọgụ eji ọfọ. You understand? Ike John, thank you. Now, we are coming, because what we come here to deliver now is that the PM delivered
that the Nigerian
Nigeria
police and military
to international ICC. Here we come to analyze this thing, because I missed it before.
routinely torture women, men, and children, some as young as 12 years old, using a wide range of methods, including beating, shooting, and rape. At the launch of a 10-year report of torture in Nigeria.
I hope the volume is coming out very well. I hope it's coming out well, please. Now, this is Amnesty International. Where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wrote a letter to, telling them that our people is being killed and butchered. Now, Senator, thank you. Now, Amnesty International is now taking up the case.
The Director for Research and Advocacy of the Rights Group says although Nigeria prohibits torture and other ill treatments in its constitution, the act is perpetrated illegally.
I was hung for about 1 hour. It got to a point when I felt life was going out of me, and I had to accept to be alive. Out of me, and I had to accept to be alive. And I had to accept to be alive. At a point when I felt life was going out of me, and I had to accept to be alive.
You know, this our brother, a lot of people who Nigerian terrorists are tormenting every day. Some of them summon courage to lay their complaint. And when Amnesty International came, this guy now has to accept what he didn't do. He has to accept what he didn't do in order for him to remain alive. And some people, before they brought this King James Version to Nigeria, they say, do not lie. But Abraham, when he visited Pharaoh in Egypt, when Pharaoh took Sarah. They asked Abraham, who is this? Abraham has to say that Sarah is his own sister. This our brother here now said, listen to him on your own.
And I had to accept to be alive. So I accepted what they asked me to accept. So I accepted what they asked me to accept, and I wrote it down, and presently is in court.
Mbazigwe Onyekachi's story is one of 500 allegations of torture.
He is in court.
Mbazigwe
So this guy now, they ask him to accept. Yes, Senator. Yes, we know. Amnesty, my food. They are the same people. The terrorists are handing it. They can't do anything. Yes, we know. There is a parable in Spanish language. That parable says, "Lo que no llora no mama." Yeah, that means a child that doesn't cry cannot suck breast. We know Amnesty International, they are working with the zoo because they need oil. We know UNICEF, they are working with the zoo because they need mineral resources. We know Caritas, they are working with the zoo because they need oil and the mineral resources to develop their country. Even Helping Hands and all of them, all this organization, those open arms, you know, when they created open arms to receive people on the sea, you put problem in people's land, cause chaos in that place, people will begin to run away from their own land. Yeah, Senator, that is your message. You know, this your message has brought out another inspiration. People will be running away from their own land. Then they will create Helping Hands to receive them on top of the Mediterranean Sea. The people that they rescue, the people that died inside the sea is more than the people they rescued, because they put chaos in their communities just for them to take oil. But here we are sending the message. Even United Nations, happy women, yes, all of them are working. Is it not United Nations that authorized the Nigerian government to put gas pipeline and the oil pipeline to remove it here in Europe for them to take oil, instead of them to go and negotiate with the Biafra government in exile to take oil? And these people that came from Sahel, working with the IPOB in Nigeria or Hanez Ndibo, they will be torturing people to accept what they didn't do. And hear it. This guy is telling international communities right there.
So I accepted what they asked me to accept, and I wrote it down, and presently is in court.
Mbazigwe Onyekachi's story is one of 500 allegations of torture against security operatives in 100 allegations of torture against security operatives in Nigeria.
Recorded 500 is just been recorded, and we are going further. If you come here, hit the like button with these numbers here, and we are not staying long. We only need 20 minutes left.
Documented by the Amnesty International in the
No, I want to have the picture.
Documented by the Amnesty.
Pardon me. They say documented by Amnesty International. In Nigeria, the representatives of the Amnesty are Fulanis. We know. Do you know why? Do you know why? We know already, but we are bringing it out. Let me tell you something hopeful. I have to tell you something hopeful. Amnesty International has documented this thing, but bear it in mind. And also remember a code that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he was here broadcasting, he says that only the government of Britain and not all of them is in support of what is going on in Nigeria. Majority and the citizens, many of them are not in support of what Britain is doing against Biafran people and the way Britain are killing Biafrans, using Fulanis to be killing Biafrans. So, Senator, understand this one, that this message is recorded, and any other person that has not understand how documentary works, when the documentary come, when PM will declare Biafra on the 2nd of December this year, 2024, then he made us to understand that Fulanis will come with the full force and there will be a very blown war. Then these amnesties will come and begin to bring what you are seeing here now. So if I am writing, those who is understanding what I am doing, we will need your messages, because your comment is also registered. You are the people fighting for this thing also. Now, Amnesty has recorded it
Amnesty
in their own
International
documentary.
in the report titled Welcome to Hellfire. In the report titled Welcome to Hellfire. In the report titled Welcome to Hell.
And the report to this documentary is Welcome to Hellfire. That is the name of this documentary. Welcome to Hellfire. Amnesty International has this thing on their desk. As a summer, you are telling us. Are you telling us that those useless organizations and their terror group, UN, let us come. Now, these people, remember that in Igbo land, in Biafran land, there are IPOB Nigerians that supported Soludo to pass on election. And there are indigenous people of Biafra, the government, who said there won't be anything like election because we are not Nigerians. IPOB Nigeria, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo. IPOB Nigeria, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, Eastern governors, they went on and began to promote vote to P2B, but Biafrans said there won't be anything like vote. So now, let me answer you, Eze. Are you telling us that those useless organizations and their terror group in UN, you didn't complete it, but maybe I understand you. Not all of them. There are people who is asking them, why are you still killing people there? Why are you still killing people there? Remember, this is politics. Democrats and the Republican. Democrats and the Republican. Some people say, we have to eliminate Africa. Some people say, why are you eliminating them? This debate is going on. Diana, what do you say? I have to read you this thing. The Fulanese are using the government money to buy power and the position for themselves in everywhere in the world, thinking Nigeria is their personal property. That is exactly what they are doing, and they made it open. It's not even a gaze, what you just said. Even though they are Fulanese, they cannot win the whole new generation. Now is a game changer. Yes, the game changer. Go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is bringing a new dimension to this awareness we are making. Share his program accordingly. Share it and separate it, circulate it, let it go everywhere in the world. And this is from Amnesty International. Our title, Ekpa took Nigerian government to ICC. That's it. In and all know that Fulanis are doing Nigeria. They know. Nwa mgbe nta ka okwu ụgha na-adị eziokwu ewere ọnọdụ. No empire lasts forever. Fulani Empire is what is ruling Nigeria today, but no empire lasts forever. There has been Ottoman Empire, there have been Roman Empire, there have been German Empire. There are different kinds of empires that rule this world before. No empire lasts forever. That is something you must know. Some people will stand as opposition and say enough is enough. That is the hope why we are bringing this message to you. Because PM has denunciated Nigeria to ICC. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did it before. And what is happening here now is that UN knows that this documentary is titled Hellfire.
Report titled Welcome to Hellfire, Torture and Other Ill Treatment in Nigeria. Another victim, Mr. Justin Wanko, narrated how he was beaten, suspended in mid.
No matter, are you seeing the faces? These faces, when they come, we are here. We will bring Biafra from diaspora, and through internet, we will deliver the message down to our people. That is what we are doing. This is 555 vision. Those who knows how we do our analysis knows already. These people, when they come to Nigeria, many of them came to rob, many of them came to steal, many of them. But when they come there, they will do according to what their heart pleases. But there must be people they will tell exactly what is happening. Are you getting it? You know, Igbo people used to say, "Enwere ihe uchichi mere, oba aka na amaro." You understand? When they come, they will return and tell their relatives, their members, look, there are people that is called indigenous people. And this is what we receive from them. Uchokafo, useless UN. When Hamas killed in Israel, UN will not summon. Remember, we are not waiting for UN or anybody, neither Amnesty, to declare Biafra. Remember this thing. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our PM Simon Ekpa says, we will take Biafra on our own. Bible says, freedom is not given, freedom is taken. If you use violence, and the violence will take it by force. You people should understand this thing. But after declaration of Biafra on the 2nd of December, these documents you see here now will come to surface. Are you understanding? So that is what we are doing. We are bringing a documentary to your notice that this thing has registered in the UN. The other day, PM Adade Orama invited PM. He made it there. Myself, I was in the meeting. I attended the meeting, but we cannot talk. Only our own is to hide behind the Zoom to listen. They know we are there. When the person who submitted the document says that he himself is the person who took the more than 400 pages written by the Biafran government prime minister, he is the person that took up the document. He showed his hands like this, and he said with these hands, he submitted those documents to the United Nations table. Are you understanding? And the president and the secretary received the document from his hands. Are you getting it? We are 555 Vision, and we are telling you what we know. So, I always enjoy your historical analysis. Yes, Ike John, thank you. Thank you. Ofo ka iji eje, this ofo iji mana ọ na-eyi egwu. So, ofo Ekori afọ nkwọ, this ofo, that is anyị ji eje. Omi ihe jide ogu, omi ihe jide ofo. This ofo ka anyị ji eme this analysis. That is what we are using to analyze. Now, we have to continue.
Mid-air and stripped naked into signing, beaten, suspended in mid-air and stripped. Nwankwo narrated how he was beaten, suspended in mid-air and stripped naked into signing a confessional statement bordering on a murder case. It is stories like this and many others that has made Amnesty International conclude that not only is torture an integral part of the Nigerian justice system, but also there is a systemic failure to ban and criminalize torture in the country. Systemic failure to ban and criminalize. There is a systemic failure to ban and criminalize torture in the country.
There is an inherent systemic failure to stamp out torture in Nigeria, which has become a routine practice by police. There is an inherent systemic failure to stamp out torture in Nigeria, which has become
current, everyday torture, maltreatment, torture, burning people's house. All these things has been packed on their table, because when it will start, nobody will say nobody told them. This thing you are seeing is on their table. Ndubisobi, thank you. Ndubisobi, yes, thank you. I love it. Good afternoon, Ndubisi. Now, we have to continue a little.
A routine practice by police in their investigation of criminal activities and by the military and security services. We've documented over 12 types of common criminal activities and by the military and security services. We've documented.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.